Chapter 1, The Missing. Scripture basis is Matthew chapter 24 verse 40, Then shall two be in the field, the one shall be taken, and the other left. The sun struggled to rise over Chicago. Smoke drifted above the skyline as if the city itself had exhaled in shock. The streets were filled with the sound of sirens, crying, and confusion. Elias Carter drove slowly through the chaos, his police cruiser weaving between stalled cars and scattered debris. He had seen terrible things in his years as an officer, but nothing like this. It was as if the heart of the city had been hollowed out in a single heartbeat. The radio crackled endlessly. All units respond. Mass disappearances reported across the city. Hospitals overwhelmed. No one had answers, only panic. Elias pulled over near Grant Park. A mother was shouting her daughter's name again and again, holding a tiny shoe in her hand. A man sat in the street staring at an empty stroller. All around, people were praying, screaming, and searching. He stepped out of the car, his voice steady though his hands were shaking. Chicago police, stay calm. We'll figure this out. But even as he said it, the words felt hollow. Deep inside, something heavier than fear stirred in his spirit. He had grown up in church. His mother used to read him verses about this very thing. The trumpet, the vanishing, the return of Christ. He had dismissed them long ago, but now, the scriptures came back like whispers in his ear. He remembered his mother's voice. Be ready, Eli. The Lord will come like a thief in the night. And now, it seemed he had. Elias turned toward the sound of a woman's voice nearby. She stood on the steps of a community center, a Bible clutched to her chest, calling out to the crowd. This is the rapture. The Lord has taken his people. It's written in his word. Her name was Leah Monroe, a young believer known in the neighborhood for her calm faith and tireless kindness. Her voice trembled, not with fear, but with urgency. This is not chaos, this is prophecy. Jesus said this would happen, and it has. Some shouted back, angry and broken. Are you saying my family's gone because of your religion? This isn't God, it's science. Something went wrong. Leah closed her eyes, tears falling. It wasn't punishment, she said softly. It was promise. Elias watched her, something stirring in him that he didn't want to name. Faith had been a foreign language to him for years, yet hearing her speak felt like remembering a word he once knew by heart. A low rumble filled the air again. Not the trumpet this time, but something earthly, jets flying overhead. The government had moved quickly, sealing off highways, broadcasting emergency orders. Every channel spoke the same phrase: global incident, cause unknown. But Elias knew that voice in his heart would not be silenced. He approached Leah through the crowd. You said you know what's happening. Tell me. She met his eyes, her own red from weeping. It's what's written in the book of 1 Thessalonians, chapter 4. The Lord came for his people. We're the ones left behind. Elias looked past her, to the chaos spilling through his city, to the broken families, to the empty clothes lying in the street. Then what happens now? He asked quietly. Leah looked toward the horizon, where the sun burned weakly behind the smoke. Now, she said, the rest of prophecy begins.